Every car enthusiast has a dream to drive on the most prestigious track in the world, which is the Nürburgring Nordschleife. I practiced for many days preparing myself to drive on this track, from playing Gran Turismo, BeamNG Drive, and driving an actual car connected to a race sim at a car show. As an American who lives more than 4,000 miles away from the track, I had to take a plane from the Detroit airport to Flughafen Frankfurt to make this happen. By the time I got there, I booked a Volkswagen Golf GTI from Ringfreaks for 5 laps with all expenses paid, which cost me €774, and it's a 90-minute drive from the hotel I'm staying at. Hey guys, it's TRIZE here, literally, and it's currently 5:15 in the morning here at Wiesbaden Nordschleife at the Courtyard Marriott Hotel where I'm currently staying, and seeing it takes about an hour and a half drive to the Ringfreaks agency, which is a little bit like a few miles or a few kilometers away from the Nürburgring Nordschleife for the actual racetrack, and I have to be there early because that's what the rental agency says, because they booked a 5-lap morning session between 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., which is 800 hours to 1,300 hours. And as we can see, our 5:15 a.m. is looking sky up in here, pretty pitch black. There's the garrison down the road there above the horizon, and I believe my car is right here that I have currently rented, which is just a basic-ass Volkswagen Tiguan with the 1.5-liter TDI. So, let's drive up to the Nürburgring right now and head on out. So here we are at Ringfreaks, which is the rental agency where I'm going to be driving this here, or one of these here, Volkswagen Golf GTIs that they got running right now. It's a little after 7 a.m. I think it's 7:12 or something like that. Arrived a little bit later than the arrival time, not the arrival time, but when they open up the offices here, because they opened up at 7 a.m. And here is a look of the agency's office right here, and I believe it's in the town of Kelberg, at least 8 kilometers from the Nürburgring Nordschleife, the racetrack. So I believe that's where I'm going to be going here. So let's see if they're going to allow me to take my camera for like some footage of the insides and the process of getting in this here car. Alright, so finally I do got myself a helmet, so I'm about ready to go up in here with this Golf GTI, and I do have up to 5 laps of this here racing ticket because I paid an all-inclusive pass for the ticket, along with 5 laps worth of fuel for this vehicle. So he did give me the rundown of this car. It's of course modified for track use of this 2-liter Golf GTI. You got the interior here, an automatic DSG, I believe 6-speed gearbox. Right over there is a fire extinguisher, battery kill switch, and a 6-point harness, along with a data logger right in the middle with a camera that is connected to the system here. So let's get on the road, drive on the Nürburgring, and see what I can do. Alright, so it's a 9:22 right now. Just a couple minutes ago, I forgot to get this on video. The tourist day, the track is now fully open, as we can see this little Volkswagen to stay driving. Hey, look, another Ringfreaks. Where you at, though? Little BMW E90 series. Here's a, I believe this is E90, correct? This one in front of me. Where's the Ringfreaks? He's another golf driver. Hello, Mr. Golf. Me whooping your ass, even though it's my first time as an American doing this stuff here. Been waiting for a little over an hour and a half. Probably because due to the foggy conditions you could see here, it was foggy and very dark out in terms of the cloud cover, but now we got the sun, a little bit of fog in the distance as we can see here, but and overall track conditions are better than it was when we first arrived. So seeing it's this time here, a little after 9, I think this is so again 9:25. I'll start my drive right now. So I'm now about to drive through the toll gates to enter the racetrack, and I first struggled with how to scan the lap ticket to gain entry. I first thought you had to redeem something at the lounge thingy at the parking lot where I waited for the track to open. And to abrogate every German out there, here's your stereotypical American speaking at American. We gotta redeem this up front. Oh, thank you. After being exposed by the track marshal on my stupidity, I drive along this stretch of road to prepare myself to rip ass at this straightaway at Antonio's Busche, which is the first corner at the track. So, I drive past these cones, over this little hump, then through this little chicane that got set here with these cones, and here we go, about to let it rip for the first time. That traction control though. So this will be a dry run lap where I get used to the track's conditions and how the car drives, especially if it's still being wet. So entering through Tiergarten, I get a top speed of 154 kilometers an hour, which is just shy of 100 miles an hour. I think it's like 95 or something like that. Now, I'll let the car and my reactions do the rest of talking as I do my first lap. Settle Corsa with the Dodge Viper Civ. Full Porsche for a little bit. Prep the overtake. Coming up. AMG pass. Big move. The car behind. Yep, this is the part everybody f***s up. I didn't. Hell yeah. That's jump. Buds guards the jump. Acknowledged. Let the Swift go. This is a sweeping right. Ah. So my first lap was a success. Kept the car under control with the track still being wet in some spots, but it was a downer being passed by the damn Swift at the end. For my second lap, I decided to go a little bit more aggressive with the car without overdoing myself under the wet conditions. There wasn't a lot of interesting things that happened on this lap other than being passed or passing other cars. So, let's start my second lap. Alright, round 2. Knock your cone down. Quattro. Understand me, quattro. Higher speed, but not much under wets. After battling the Miata at the end of my second lap, I brought along my nephew for the ride for my third lap. Track conditions are really improving as time went on, as the track is nearly dry. For this lap, I've been passed by many cars that were more powerful and more experienced than me. So here's lap number 3.
Let's get in here, boys. Let's do this.
Okay, so you got the bump, just chicane of cones, and flat out. Go. I didn't pay attention to my speed when I was going at least. Watch him. So you gotta be 2 or 3 beers in case someone wants to pass you. 90 miles an hour, 95 on brakes. Woo. But try not to talk, scream, or don't do much. I have to concentrate as much as I can on these scores because...
Alright, I'll stay silent.
Yeah, the thing is... Yeah. We got blind corners, elevation changes, S's, everything. I'm driving 21 kilometers on this here track. Let them go. Hyundai i30. Alright, here comes Schwinn Cruise, which at least I mastered this. 110. Into brakes. Brakes, 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 brakes. Trail brake, trail brake, trail brake. Into turn. 70 miles an hour. Into hairpin right. Alright, Audi's paying attention to us. We're wide for Audi.
Let's say quiet.
I know, but I'm giving you the idea of the runaround, but just don't be too obnoxious. There's a Volkswagen Up. That's the last thing I want to be passed by is a Up.
That white one?
Yeah, a little city car. I might take the overtake on the Up. Which curve? Understeer right there. Clear. Got a BMW coming fast. BMW can pass me. Go at least 90 plus miles an hour, all 4 tires, you can theoretically come off the ground and you'll be in the air briefly. Alright, here's the mini carousel, and after this right hand corner, the lap is done. Ooh, yeah. And coming up to the technical start finish line at the Audi Sport gantry. Going to my 4th lap, I dropped off my nephew and got my mom involved for the ride. This is where we get to experience our first cautions on the track due to a couple of wrecks that already happened. Despite those incidents, it was smooth sailing throughout the entire run. So now, I'll show some highlights of the 4th lap. Okay, after chicane, flat out. Into downhill and a couple of S's to get on to the course. So, 3, 2, 1, I'm going to go 3 wide for a minute. That was too dangerous. serious accident, like oil spills, coolant spills, or a severe accident, then they have to close the track. They should have the marshals.
Slow down.
Yes. Yeah, someone wants to spank that wall hard. Them.
Oh, fuck.
Damn. Yeah, they hit it hard.
Fucking
Whoa!
Oh, there's shit over there.
Yeah, they just pulled around.
Bumper's on the left and car's on the right.
Yeah, they must have pulled around maybe. I got past my ladder. Got a golf behind me. BMW's gonna come by. And start finishing the entry. And for my final lap, I decided to push myself as much as I can because the track appears to be fully dry. It was around 11:30 a.m. when I did my final run and started at around 9:35 a.m. I dropped off my mom at a nearby parking lot and did the run all by myself with no one else in the car. So, here's my unedited final lap around the Nürburgring. Sweden cruise. Gotta stay left once you get to the point here, the curve. Oh man. So we f***ed up on Sweden cruise. Oh, stay right, stay right, stay right. What happened here? Someone went too wide and too quick. So you gotta be off throttle. It might be that Tiburon. That Hyundai's still there probably. Oh, we gotta go wide. They got Tiburon is still there. Ah. Yeah, the Tiburon's being towed out of here. have R2? School Park 1. Hello. So, my final thoughts on driving this Renault racetrack for the first time as an American. It was a hell of an experience taking this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Visiting to another country to do something like this takes some serious dedication. Same thing with practicing for many days on racing sims to get used to the layout of the track. While those racing games can simulate how a car drives on the track, it cannot recreate the true track conditions or how a person reacts to the G-forces that happens in real life. Also, I want to give a shout out to Ringfreaks for providing me the onboard video along with this Volkswagen Golf GTI. So, that'll do it with my time at the Nürburgring Nordschleife. And for those who are interested in this type of content, please be sure to like and subscribe so you won't miss out on any videos like this in the future. So this is TRIZE Rising Up, and signing out.